Cheers, beautiful people. This is John with Aged in Oak again. Thanks for joining me. We're going to try something new here. Anybody that knows me knows that probably right now my favorite distillery is Penelope. Right now I have about 11 different bottles. Soon to have two more with the release of the new. Let's just make it nice for YouTube here. The F Cancer bottle. I've got a regular one showing up soon, along with the barrel strength, the new batch barrel strength, and it will be added to this. But what I thought would be fun is we're going to do a bracket style blind, and we're going to find out which of the soon to be 13 different bottles that I have are my favorite. So I got a list right here. I'll tell you what I have right now that will be in the blind. So right now I have the Penelope Architect Build 10, the Barrel Strength, the Cigar Sessions Chapter 1, the Havana Batch Number 1, the Project X PX Sherry, the Tokai Cask 9-year, the toasted bourbon. There's different char levels and different toast levels. This particular one is the char level 1 heavy toast. The wheated, the 17-year American light whiskey, the rosé cask batch number 9, and the 4-grain. Now, and as I said, here in a few days, I will add to that the regular strength of the F Cancer bottle and the and I'm not exactly sure on the year on that. I'm gonna have to check on that. But the barrel strength version of that will be the newest batch number 4. And when I get here, I will add that to the collection. And let me explain that collection. So what I did was I took each one of those bottles and I made a 1 ounce pour of each of those, and they are in little 1 ounce sample bottles in this cute little chest of my wife's, and they're numbered in there, and she's got a key. And in a second here, I'm going to just randomly pick 2 out without looking at them and pour them into the glasses here. And I'm going to tell you which one I like the best. And it's going to be single elimination. Whichever one moves that I like best of these two is going to move on to the next round. And we'll do that until we get a champion. So let's get going on this. So let's just grab this guy right here. And we'll open it up if I can find the clasp on it there. Okay, we're going to open it up. And we're going to reach in here. And let's see, we'll grab this one. And we'll grab this one. Okay. Close that. Let's pour this in here. And pour this one in here. All right. So let's give both of these a little bit of a what Matt Porter at ADHD Whiskey would call an SJ, a swirl job. Get them a little aerated. And okay. So let's get into this. Let's try glass number 1 here. Okay. I can get some vanilla on it. There is another flavor that I get that it kind of tastes a little sweet. I can't really place the sweetness. Okay, let's give this a try. Okay, that now it tastes like it's got a little bit of heat to it. It's a moderately sweet palate. It's got a little bit of spice on it. A little bit of definitely get the oak on it. Yeah, this blind is interesting because I like all my Penelope. It just any given day, they're gonna taste different depending on what you've eaten, what you've not eaten, what you've drank. And sometimes your palate's just a little wonky. If you're maybe you're a little under the weather, that's going to affect it too. Let's try this again. Mm. Okay. Almost made a mess there. It kind of tastes finished, and there are some finished ones in here. But it definitely tastes like there's a finish on it. What that finish is, I don't know. I mean, the rosé's in there, the Tokai's in there, the PX is in there. But it definitely definitely tastes finished. But I wouldn't even hazard a guess right now what that finish would be if it is even finished. Pour number 2. Okay. I mean, it's kind of the same nose. A little bit muted from the first one, so I don't know if that would necessarily mean this is maybe a lower proof, or maybe it's not a finished, or not really sure. But I think I've pretty much made it clear that I'm not an expert here, but it does give me a little bit of caramel, a little bit of vanilla, a little bit of oak. I hope those there's sirens in the distance, and I hope those aren't too loud coming through here. Yeah, let's put this on the palate. Wow. Okay. It tastes like it's much higher proof. Wow. Okay. It does start out sweet. Wow. Okay, so this one starts out sweet, but it goes to a spicier way. And I know that there's a rye in here, the Tokai, but it doesn't give me the finish that I get off the Tokai. So my guess is my palate's a little wonky today, but it's definitely got a little bit of heat to it. So that does, maybe that tells me a little bit, not necessarily. I mean, I've got a few lows and a few highs. Most of the Penelopes that I have are kind of mid-range on proof. Let's try this again. Okay. So second time around, I will confirm that this is a higher proof than this one. I would say significantly higher proof. I tend to like the higher proofs more, but today, right now, I'm gonna give a rinse here again and go back to this one. I'm almost thinking in the moment right now that the higher proof isn't going to win out this time. Okay. I do think this is the higher proof pour, but in the moment tonight, I'm feeling this one more than this one. So I'm going to pick pour number 1 over pour number 2. So let's find out from my lovely assistant, my wife Desiree. Pour number 2 is bottle number 9. What is bottle number 9?
17-year American light whiskey.
Really? Oh, wow. Okay, this is the 17-year American light whiskey. And if you were to ask me on any given day how I feel about the 17-year American Light Whiskey, I will tell you that it's absolutely one of my favorite pours on the planet. But the crazy thing is tonight, wow, this is really blowing my mind. Tonight it's gonna lose to pour number one. So I'm almost afraid to see what pour number one is. Okay, pour number one it's sample number one. What is sample number one?
Architect Build 10.
The 17-year light whiskey lost to the Architect Build 10. Oh, wow. Okay. First round, first set of pours. Already, how do they say that in the NCAA? I already blew my bracket. Yeah, I did not think that the ALW 17-year would get knocked out in the first round. Okay. Color me surprised. This is enlightening. Okay, so the Penelope Architect Build 10 is going to move forward to the next round. Oh, I forgot to mention this. I do have, if you've seen my short, I have a bottle of the Penelope Architect private build from the Bourbon Junkies, and I don't have it in this right now. I will add it to it. It's over at my dad's. I like to share my stuff with my dad, and he's got it right now. So I will pour it. I will add it, and then when the two F Cancer bottles come in, I will add them to the mix, so that we will have a broader scope of what I'm sampling here. I am going to be sampling some in a later video, some samples from a gentleman by the name of Fred Knotts. He sent me some of the the new the Penelope 16-year single barrel rye and the 20-year American Light Whiskey. And because I only have a sample of those, in the event that they would move on to further rounds, I won't have enough to do it. So I'm going to exclude them from this list. If I had the bottle, I would totally include it. We're going to find out about those in a later video, and I'm really looking forward to that because I love Penelope. Everything from their regular 4-grain all the way up to their ALWs, they just knocked it out of the park. So for now, yeah, the Penelope Architect Build 10 is going to move on. Until next time, thanks for joining me. If you like this, let me know, comment, share, like it, and subscribe. If you're not subscribed, subscribe. And if you want to see this content rather, hit that bell and let it know that you want to be notified when new stuff from me comes out. So until next time, guys. Going to be doing some different content. Looking at right now, putting about 2 out a week. We're going to do a different thing, and then we're going to do the Penelope. We're going to kind of do one of each a week until the Penelope's done, and then we'll figure it out from there. But until next time, guys. Yeah, Penelope Architect. Cheers.